Hello everyone, my name is Poom and I nominated myself as a club president. So in this video, I will be talking about who I am, what I will do if I get chosen as a club president, and how will I address the problems in the club. But first of all, let's get to know me because some of you might have not know or have even heard about me before. Yes, like I said, my name is Poom Thanawat Phepom. Right now, I'm a third year student studying liberal arts psychology at Rangsit campus. So yes, I'm a Rangsit campus student, not Thapajan campus student. And I also started my debate journey in my second year of university. I want to say something clear first before we go on. If I were to get chosen as a club president, the sessions will still be operating at Thapajan campus as the same. So it's not that if I get chosen, you guys have to move to Rangsit campus to come to the sessions. No, it will not happen. I will be the one traveling to you guys to give you guys lectures, to hold the sessions, and to working with you guys. So there is no one that has to move. I will be the only one that will be traveling, so don't worry. And also, if there were to be activities or sessions in Thapajan, in Rangsit campus, it will be only an extra sessions, which I kind of have a plan on that too. But the regular sessions will still be happening at Thapajan campus. So next is my debate background. I don't want to boast about it because there is nothing to boast about actually. But for those of you who might want the credibility of the candidate to choose, here is my credibility and here is my debate background. So first of all, I'm a first generation member of the club. So it means that I have been there with the club for a long time now. I have seen how the session was like and also have my own opinion on how I want to change the sessions and how I want to improve things too. But I will talk about it later. So next is the tournament that I have participated in. On the left side, I was a debater, and on the right side, I was an adjudicator. So there's a lot of names, so I think that you could just look at it by yourself. I will just highlight a more important one. For example, as you can see, some of the names are in red color. It indicates that it is a big tournament, especially like Vietnam WUDC 2024, which is W is for worlds, by the way. So Vietnam WUDC is like a biggest tournament in the whole debate circuit in 2024. And also, behind the names is a format of that debate tournament. For example, as you can see in the text, it is in a AP format, which is 3 people, or like Vietnam WUDC is in BP format, which is 2 people 4 team format, or Krabi Austral, which is in Austral format, which is like AP, but there's no reply speech, and there are some change of duration of the speech. And I want to tell you guys something really important that I think that you guys need to know. I have never won any debate tournament or even gotten into the break round before. Break round is like octo final, quarter final, semi final. Those are break rounds. Yes, I have not ever gotten into the break round before, but I don't think that you have to win tournaments or get into break rounds to hold an educational and fun sessions. To have a good debate sessions, I think you must have 2 things. First of all, you must have the ability to boil down complication into simplicity, and second of all, I think you must have an idea on how to make the session engaging, which 2 of these I think I am competent enough to do it for you guys. I will be talking about 2 pain points so far that I have seen in the clubs, and also how will I address this pain point. So the first one is about difficulties and complications of the debate itself. But make no mistake, I think that Poom and Mod has done a really good job at explaining things about the debate. But still, I think that debates is such a really difficult activities to master and to be good at. And sometimes you don't have time to commit 100% to the debate, or even sometimes you are just a beginner, and this make you find it difficult to catch up and understand what is going on. For example, it might be like during the debate process itself, or it might be like during the OA, oral adjudications, which is basically it's like the feedback why someone win and why someone lost. This process might be difficult for some of you, especially for you who don't debate often. So here is how I will address the problem. First is that I will have a debate template or debate checklist for you guys. So as you can see at the picture on the left is a first speaker structure, like here definition, context, characterization, and this is not my structure. It is actually the structure that Poom and Mod have been teaching to you guys. But that is not the point. The point is that sometimes if you don't debate often, you don't know what you should have, or sometimes you forget the structures. And won't it be good if you like just come to debate again and you have an already given structure for you guys? It will be a lot easier, right? Yeah, and for example, another one, on the right is an argument structure. Sometimes some of you find it difficult to think about a good argument. Sometimes you miss something. But if you have a good template to look at when you think, I mean, it will really help a lot, right? For example, some of you might have forgot about analysis, about the impact of the argument. But if you have this kind of templates, it will really help you guys a lot. And it doesn't have to be like a general template. It also be like specific template for each topic too, which is up to decide later when we have a topic. And the second things that I will do is that I will make a guided playlist of a debate specific topics. For example, on the left is a playlist of a reply speech, and on the right is a playlist of the videos of first speaker. Of course, I am not the one who make these videos, but I am the one who choose the video to make it into the playlist. And I will only choose the videos that I know the content about. And I think it will be really helpful because some of you guys might want to improve on the specific skills. For example, like in the next tournament, you have to be like the first speaker, and I can recommend the videos for first speaker to you. So it's not like I will let you go through the playlist by yourself until you find the right one, but I will be the one who choose the video, recommend the video for you. And the last thing that I will do, the third one, is I will make a simplified materials for studying, which I will do 2 things. The first thing is that I will make an online flashcard for debate specific word, because sometimes you don't understand some word, but you see people use it so often. For example, deadlock, premise, mutually exclusive. But this is just some of the many examples. Yeah, and sometimes of course you don't understand the meaning, so as a result you don't use it. So by having the flashcard, and if you use it, it will reinforce your memories, and as a result you will be able to use this word in your real speech, which is a good thing, right? And also it doesn't have to be like a word about debate in general. It could also be a word about the specific topics too. For example, this week, let's say that if we will have an criminal justice system sessions, I could make like a flashcard about criminal justice for you to review before the sessions, so when you practice debate you could be more fluent too. And the second things that I will do is I will make a summary of a debate session sheet. So it is basically a note for you to read. But yeah, it will be a note of those sessions. But I think it will help you because, sometimes just listening to lectures might not be that easy to remember. But by having note to read or review after, it will definitely helps a lot. Yeah. So the second pain point is a lack of people. So as you can see in these funny memes, there is actually a lot of member in our line groups, but like the people who actually come to the sessions is not that much. But I cannot find an appropriate picture, so I just let the picture be this way. But first, I didn't blame you guys for not coming. Sometimes you guys don't have time or are not available, which is understandable. Or even if you guys lost an interest to come to the club, I also understand. I will not blame you guys, but the fact that sometimes there are not too many people itself is the problem, which I will address this problem in like two strategic ways. I will address this internally and externally. So by addressing the problem internally, I mean that within the club. So the logic behind this is just that if we have a better and easier session, people will come to the club more. And also by making the sessions more engaging too. For example, aside from debate, we might have like a mini debate activities to boil down the complications. The one that I can think of is like characteristic games. This will improve like your characterization skills because in real debate you have to think about a lot of things. You don't have time to focus on characterization. You don't have time to focus on burden of proof. This characteristic game, we might choose some character and maybe think about like the about them, like their characterizations. For example, think of how people from low socio-economic background could be like, because this is the people that is being used in the debate, in a lot of debate. Yeah. And aside from that, we will also have like a feedback for each sessions, so we can get to know what mistake that we have done, or like how should we improve like week by week. And the last one is that sometimes we might have like a vote for topics for some sessions too. So you guys can get to choose like what topic that you want us to hold the sessions. Second things, by addressing this problem externally, it is basically make people outside of the club interested in the club. So it's not like addressing the problems in short term, but actually in long term. So by like, which is shown in this slide, so maybe we'll have like more beginner friendly debate PR through IG posts, and also like encouraging sit-in from people outside the club, or sometimes maybe have a sessions specifically for people outside the club. And the third one, since I'm a Rangsit campus student, we could have potentially extra activities or extra sessions for Rangsit campus students, because people in Rangsit campus is a lot, and will be such a waste if we don't take advantage of that. We could have like Rangsit team or and Thabajan teams, but I don't mean it in competitive ways too, but just a way to like bring more people to the club, or at least make people talk about the club more, because sometimes a lot of people don't know about our club. So, and lastly, I will address some concerns or some questions that you guys might have, and I hope it's accurate because I am the one who makes the questions myself. And but by the way, the first one, will you be able to work? I mean, will I be able to work, because after all I studying at Rangsit campus, which is like far, like 1 hour far away from here. So the answer to this is yes, I will be able to work. That is also my concern too, and I already consider the possibility. I mean, not the possibility, but I already checked that I will be available, and I will get you to the details of mine. So in first semester, uh, in August to the 4th of October, I will be actually in my internship. But the workplace that I work will be near from Thapajan campus more than Rangsit campus actually. So I work at Rachanukul Hospital, which is about 30 minutes away from Thapajan campus. So it means that I will be able to travel to the Thapajan campus faster than studying at Rangsit. And I will get off work at 3 at no at 4:30 p.m. So I have a time to travel there. And in my second semester, even though like I will be in my 4th year at that time, I will have only 2 subjects that I have to study, which will be on Mondays. So it means that aside from Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be free. So if I know that like which day the sessions will be held, I will like spare my time for that day specifically, except from Monday. So yeah, but I am free more than you think, even though I will be in my 4th year. Yeah, so this is the first one. And the second concern that you guys might have is that, Poom, are you too old for the job? I mean, you will be the 4th year student. So my answer to this is, yeah, you have a right to think that way. Like 4th year is a little bit old, and it might not be. And if you're concerned that it might not be good for the long-term aspect of the club, that is a valid reason. But I hope that by watching this video, I will be able to get my point across to you guys that first of all, I will be available to work. Second of all, I will be competent enough to work. And third of all, I am ready to commit my time and my effort to the clubs. And I hope these are enough reasons for you guys to choose me. So yeah, this is all of my videos. And if you don't want to choose me, it's fine. And if you want to choose me, it's great, because I use a lot of time in my Songkran vacation to make this video. But yeah, it's a really long video, more than I expected. So if you watch this video until now, I really appreciate it. And if you guys want to know more details about the things that I have talked about, at that time likely going to be like some text or some kind of note for you guys to read. So please read it. It might be below my videos. But yeah, thank you so much. Bye.